morning, everyone. Matthew with Be Different, and so today, it was brought to my attention about working too hard, and in my mind, I don't think that's really possible, other than me getting burnt out and not wanting to really work on anything anymore. So I'm sure everybody gets that way at times. But I do hear from my wife on various occasions that I'm working too hard. And in my mind, I'm just getting things done. But in her mind, it's taking it, which is true, mind you. I am getting things done. However, my wife's view is totally different than mine, in that I see it as a way that I'm providing for my family. My wife sees it as, you're not spending as much time with me, your kids, spending time with God, most importantly. And I can kind of feel detached from God, from my relationships, removed, because I'm so involved with what I'm working on or what I'm looking at or reading. And it's important to let you guys know that those things that you're working on aren't really that important. And today I was reading my devotion, and it talked about we can get so caught up in being busy with life and work that we kind of secretly like it. We don't want to admit it. We don't want to tell anybody, hey, work is work and it's tough. But we secretly like it because we like to be busy and having things to do and working and stuff like that. Some of us secretly like that, and I'm guilty of it. And it's important to recognize it and to change that behavior, because family isn't forever. Your kids won't be at home with you forever. Your wife, you can push her away easily by just ignoring her. And so anyway, I say all that to say that the verse that I had come up today was Psalms 127, 1 through 2. And it says, "Unless the Lord builds a house, the work of the builders is wasted. Unless the Lord protects a city, guarding it with sentries will do no good. It is useless for you to work so hard from early morning until late at night, anxiously working for food to eat, for God gives rest to his loved ones." And that second verse right there, where it says, "It is useless for you to work so hard from early morning until late at night," that is me. Because in my mind, there's so much stuff to get done, I just don't have enough time in the day. And a lot of times it eats into my morning time with God. And I'm working hard at trying to not even go near my computer, even though I use it to do these videos, go near my computer, because my temptation is to click on my work icons, to pull up the web pages that I interface with the different clients that I have. And it's important to know that stuff will always be there. Problems will always exist. Issues will always be around. However, your relationship with God is way more important. And even God said in his word, it is useless to work from early morning, which I do. Obviously, with these videos, I get up early until late at night. Now, I'm not a night person, obviously, because I get up early. But the point is that working too much is useless, just because those problems and issues will always be there. And it doesn't mean you ignore them. It means that they can wait. They can wait until you're ready. You've spent time with God and you're ready to attack your day. And I guarantee every time I spend more time with God in the morning, my day goes so much better. I have a better outlook. The problems don't seem so big anymore. It's no big deal. It's like, hey, let's work through this. But if I sit there and stress about it and try to get it all done, the problem is it becomes me. It consumes me. And the thing is, we need to cast all our cares on God, because he cares about us. And in Colossians 3, verse 23, it says, "So no matter what your task is, work hard. Always do your best as the Lord's servant, not as man's, because you know your reward is the Lord's inheritance. You serve the Lord, the Anointed One, And anyone who does wrong will be paid his due because he doesn't play favorites. God doesn't play favorites. So it tells us to work hard in one instance. Yes, it's important to work hard, but work hard for God. So what does that mean? That means work hard for God when it's time to work. But when it's time to meditate on His Word and listen to Him and pray to Him and ask Him for things and petition Him to solve problems in your life, then spend that time with God, because He's with you all day. Whether you're working hard, not working, whatever that it is, He's with you. You spend a little time with Him, He's still with you. You spend a lot of time with Him, He's with you. So He's with you, period. And He promised He would be. And so work hard at what you're doing, but don't work so hard that you're not spending time with God, your family. Again, I'm preaching to myself here so much. And this is a good reminder for me to stay focused on what matters and to keep God the central point, because everything else falls into place if you keep God first. Be different today, guys. Work hard, but work unto the Lord.